Hey everybody, how's it going? Well, it's Sunday. It's casual Sunday. I'm just hanging out here. It's going to be pretty warm soon, and just the old T-shirt and the old ball cap. Nothing too fancy today. And happy Father's Day. Personally, I'm just a dog dad. I don't know if that constitutes any recognition on my account, but for all those fathers out there, keep up the good work. So you're recognized today. Anyways, this is a follow-up video for the project of the Rayo pony. Now, before I bring it up to the bench, I just have to say thank you to those who contributed to this project. So first of all, of course, to subscriber 100 who wishes to remain anonymous, thank you so much for this wonderful gift. It is appreciated, and it was a fun and actually very straightforward restoration without any real setbacks or surprises, at least yet. But thank you so much. Also, shout out to Josh for the globe, and also a shout out to the antique lantern with old Lantern Joe there. He sent me the parts that I needed for the burner and the burner cone at a very reasonable price. So yeah, it all came together, and it's almost ready. It's almost there, but I think we're pretty much 90% ready to go. But anyways, without further ado, I'll bring it up here. You can take a look at it. There it is. The Rayo pony. It's complete now. And it came out pretty good, I think. It's got some nice tin. See some traces of tin on there? Yeah. That was hiding under some of the surface rust. The one thing that really is kind of difficult is cleaning on the inside of the reflector. And, originally that would have been a bright, shiny tin. But over the years it dulled and got rusty. But it's hard to get, the Scotch pad back there to clean it right and brighten it up a bit because of the parts that are in the way. Well, I didn't have the globe in it. The globe plate was off, but still with the globe plate lift wire in the way it's kind of hard to get back there. But I think it came out really well, all things considered. And it functions, the lift functions just fine. I could make it a little smoother, but hey, this thing's almost ready to go. So I do want to do some preventative little things on this before I do take a match to it. And so yeah, we'll do one more video when it's ready to be lit. But I wanted to do kind of the ta-da, it's done, more or less. It's cleaned up and it's almost ready to go. There's a few more little areas I want to work on, but more or less she's complete. So yeah, I'm really excited for this thing, and I love the generous use of solder on this thing. The sweated tin, as they would call it, is really great on this, and it's just neat. It has such an honest look. I just love it. I just has a great aesthetic about it. Now, I'm going to say this. I have reason to believe that at one point it was painted red. There are little traces of red paint just around. You might see that in the camera. I don't know if it picks it up, but there's just a few little dots of red paint remnants, but it could be just, it was in a garage and it got some paint splatter on it, but I'm not sure. Anyhow, I think this one would have been painted red or whatnot to be more visible during the day on the side of a wagon, but I can't confirm that. I know a lot of these were just tinned and then purchased that just as is, but whatever the case may be, I think this came out really good, and I'm really excited to get it going and light it. Now, I contemplated about finding a little metal hook to hold the bail down and resolder that back on there, but I have kind of decided just to let it be, because it's not going to be important. I'm not going to be, throwing it on a buggy or a wagon anytime soon, at least that I know of. And so this doesn't need to be anchored down. So yeah, it's just going to be a shelf sitter. I'm going to burn it, and enjoy it in my own capacities. So it's not going to be used for its original intention, which is fine. But it's amazing that this red lens, that's one of the awesome things, is that this was not compromised. It wasn't cracked or broken or anything. It's in perfect shape. It does have a little bit of glass cancer on it. So it must have been exposed to some heat at one point and started to craze a little bit. But that's fine. It's no big deal. I mean, it's in one piece, and that's more than I can ask for. I don't know if anyone's... I think there's some people that are, supplying those if they need to be. I think W.T. Kirkman might, because I know they make other things for the Pony as well. But I don't need it. Mine is original, and it's fine. So, thanks again, everybody, for your contributions to this project. And I'm really touched. I really have a real high regard for the collectors I've met in person and also online, either through my YouTube channel or on Facebook. You guys are awesome. Lantern collectors, they're just a special breed. And for the most part, I've had nothing but positive experiences, either talking with them either on the phone or conversing online. And the parts that come out of the woodwork sometimes, they're happy to share parts. Sometimes I'll offer to pay. Sometimes they just send it to me. And I'm not trying to brag or say that I'm special in that regard. I just know that lantern collectors like to help each other out, because it is a very specific collectible, and it's not very widely recognized as of yet by most collecting circles. So most people that think of antique lanterns, they think of Old West, they think of Railroad, they think of those type of connections, and that's understandable. But there's so many different varieties of these tubular lanterns for different applications, and it's just really kind of fun. It really makes the hobby interesting, and there's always something new to learn about these things, all the differences and different makes and models and patents, and it's just a rabbit hole of, more or less useless information, but we use it. It's important to us, but for in the grand scheme of things, it's we just nerd out over old lanterns, and we enjoy burning them too, as for the most part. And they make a really nice, soft, welcoming light, and they're fun to use outside and sometimes indoors. But at any rate, thanks again to subscriber 100 for the wonderful gift. And I'm glad I was able to put it all back together with some help from my friends. And I appreciate you guys. I really do. And thank you for continuing following my channel and all that. I really do. I do appreciate it. And I'm teetering on the cusp of 200 subscribers. So that's really exciting. And I want to give a hearty shout out to Ken with Lots of Trains. He just celebrated 200 subscribers. So that's awesome. We're kind of neck and neck in a way with subscribers. Of course, it's not a competition. By no means it's a competition. But he does fun content, and he's a fun guy to watch. So that's awesome. And, lantern videos, who would have thought it, right? But, there needs to be some kind of content for this stuff, I think, on YouTube, because it helps. It can be really educational and helpful for other people in the hobby that are wanting to learn more. So I'm happy to help provide some kind of information and content for the budding collectors. So yeah, awesome stuff. All right, everybody, continue having a great Father's Day with your family. Burn a lantern if you got one you want to burn tonight or whatever. Just enjoy your day. It's your day. All right. And thanks again for those who helped make this happen. I do appreciate you. And this video's for you guys. All right. Take it easy, and we'll see you guys again very soon. Bye-bye.